Well, so topic of the day is cyber insurance for modern business. Cyber insurance for modern business. So in today's digital age, where businesses and individuals increasingly rely on technology, cyber insurance has become a vital tool to protect against financial losses and reputational damages. Our companies must understand the various facets of cyber insurance in order to effectively leverage it. Cyber insurance coverage varies depending upon industry and requirement. It typically covers business losses, including those for breach, interruption, recovery, forensic, cyber extortion, and third party costs for damages suffered by parties outside business, covering regulatory and legal liability, intellectual property rights infringement, multimedia liability, disclosure liability, and reputational liability. So, such insurance policies offer coverage for a range of cyber related incidents, including for data breaches like unauthorized access, theft, or disclosure of sensitive data. They protect against ransom payments, data restoration cost, and business interruption losses. The coverage for cyber extortion offers protection against threats of data disclosure or system disruption in exchange for a ransom. Then there is coverage for costs associated with identifying, containing, and remediating network security breaches. So reimbursement is provided for lost income and expenses incurred due to cyber attacks. If a business suffers electronic fraud, insurance will protect against fraudulent transactions such as unauthorized wire transfers or online purchases. There is also insurance for third-party claims arising from cyber-related incidents, including defamation, copyright infringement, and privacy violations. So while cyber insurance offers comprehensive protection, it is important to understand its limitations. Exclusions depends on policy, and we list some common ones. So cyber insurance coverage typically does not extend to losses resulting from intentional acts of the insured or their employees. Bodily injury, diseases, or death to any tangible item are not covered. Cyber attacks related to acts of war or terrorism are often excluded. Now, cyber insurance does not cover physical damage to property. Any loss from power disruption, mechanical malfunction, equipment failure is not covered. Fines or penalties imposed by government authorities for non-compliance with data protection laws are generally not covered. Any breach of trade secrets, trademarks, registered patents, or alleged plagiarism will not be covered. Some policies do not pay if data is stolen or services breached at vendors and other partners unless specifically called out. So insider threats like malicious or negligent employees are often excluded. Most insurance plans do not cover outages caused by misconfiguration and other internal errors not caused by cyber attacks. In India, where businesses and individuals are adopting digital technologies Cyber insurance has become a criminal risk management tool. Criminal risk management tool. So just say the cyber insurance in 2023, India ranked third globally in terms of number of phishing attacks after USA and UK. So about 33% of all phishing attacks in India were targeted at the critical infrastructure industry. In October 2023, hackers breached the ICMR database and stole about 815 million Indians' personality identifiable information details and did an exfiltration of the same to the dark web. So in December 2023, hackers breached BSNL and stolen critical information of about 30,000 optical fiber line users, data and network characteristics, and made it available on the dark web. So the Computer Emergency Response Team, India CERT in, has reported that the Rail Yatri app has encountered 42 incidents of data breach in the past 5 years, and that this data was on sale on the dark web. But during the G20 summit in 2023, cyber hackers like Genosec, Jambi Cyber Team, and activists in Indonesia attacked the official website of the conference with 16 lakh distributed denial of service attacks per minute. So according to a checkpoint report, an Indian organization on average has experienced 2,807 attacks each week during the first quarter of 2024. A 33% increase in cyber attacks in the first quarter of 2024 over the corresponding period last year. So by 2025, it is estimated that the number of internet users in India will grow by 15.7% and reach 900 million people as compared to 821 million in the current year. So this will push organizations in India to increase adoption of AI, that is artificial intelligence, digital business decentralization, and dependence on supply chain with cloud services. So the growth of the internet will also provide a great impetus to the Digital India mission, leading to the growth of digital public infrastructure in India, such as Aadhaar, DigiLocker, and UPI-based payments. So on studying the daily vulnerability nodes of CERT in, it follows those that all software, network, and hardware commonly used by organizations and individuals are at risk. So banking, financial services, IT, healthcare, and e-commerce sector are going to be prone to cyber attacks. Most organizations in line with briefings such as those from NCERT in or CERT in, National Critical Infrastructure Protection Center, and sector-specific inputs from RBI and Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority of India resort to use of security technologies like firewall, antivirus intrusion detection system, and endpoint detection response system. So vulnerability assessment and penetration testing, along with IT audits and regular security training. So this helps in most cases to reduce or deter the probability of cyber attacks. But in most cases, a smart attacker may still be able to outwit the IT security technologies and launch a cyber attack. The cyber security market in India has grown to $6.06 billion by 2023, $6.07 billion by 2023. So the use of technology helps to prevent and detect cyber threats and threat surfaces as a next step. Organizations resort to transferring the residual risk to a cyber risk insurer. In India, cyber insurance is provided by Bajaj Allianz, ICICI Lombard, SBI Insurance, and HDFC Ergo for individuals and companies. The cyber risk insurers cover cyber threats, business interruptions, cyber frauds, and cyber attacks such as identity theft, phishing, and email spoofing, damage to email reputation, cyber extortion, replacement of hardware, cyberbullying, cyber stalking, smart home coverage, online shopping, malware attack, IT theft, loss, multimedia liability, online sales, network security liability, privacy breach, data breach, privacy breach by third party, liability arising due to underage dependent children, theft of funds due to unauthorized physical transactions. So with premiums ranging between approximately rupees 2,000 to 5,000 per month, cyber insurance offers an affordable means of securing comprehensive protection against cyber attacks. In 2020, the Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority of India had set up a working group to study cyber liability insurance. The main objective was to provide suggestions to popularize cyber insurance in India. The working group had provided their recommendations regarding framing of cyber risk insurance policy, the process for claim settlement, and steps to increase the awareness about cyber insurance. So with the passing of the Digital Personal Data Protection Data Act in 2023, the Government of India intends to focus a strategy on stringent protection of citizens' data. So cyber insurance policies can cover organizations and data fraud fiduciaries against losses arising from violation of DPDP norms. DPDP norms. So the cyber risk insurance helps to provide supplementary financial tool after the initial investments in IT security tools. Cyber risk insurers can help to make good the loss arising from a cyber attack. The Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority is intensifying scrutiny of cyber security lapses in the insurance sector after Star Health Insurance, one of the country's largest health insurers, suffered a major data breach. So over 31 million customers' sensitive personal information was allegedly sold to hackers, seen as one of the most severe breaches in the insurance industry. RDI sees the data leak as a very serious issue. A person said, adding that other insurers would also need to review their data security policies. As more sensitive data flows into insurance firms, there is a need for stronger cyber security. The regulator wants to ensure that every insurer applies the best possible security measures, including regular audits and updates to safeguard data. So RDI will wait for an audit report to identify the gaps and issue instructions. The regulator has asked Star Health to extensively audit the company's cybersecurity framework. The audit, led by an external firm, is expected to identify control gaps and recommend compliance measures to prevent future data thefts. So the breach linked to the company's chief information security officer, Amarjit Kanuja, surfaced after a hacker going by the alias Gen-X claimed Kanuja had sold the data and later tried to renegotiate for more money in exchange for continued backdoor access. So, in such a case, for all modern insurance industry, modern industries or modern companies or modern businesses, a cyber insurance is must. It is the need of the hour. The cyber insurance policy must be there. Thank you. Thank you very much.